So hey guys, this is the new video about my Apple AirPods. So the Apple AirPods are Apple's newest product that they currently sell right now. That is if you can get your hands on it. First thing I want to talk about with these AirPods is the design. Now, they're two small little earbuds that are separate from each other. And yeah, that has led some people to think that you could lose your AirPods, etc. But you have the handy accessory of a case also, which also comes under design. It looks very much like a dental floss thing that a lot of people are saying. I've seen a lot of things on the internet that people have stuck like stickers on it, like Oral-B or something like that, and trying to, deter thieves from thinking it's anything other than just dental floss. My thoughts on design though is, it's incredible. Like, they're so lightweight, there's literally nothing to them, they're so light. I like the idea of no cable, they can just get up and just mess around, you don't gotta worry about a cable. Even think about it, even if you have a cable that goes around your neck, you've still gotta worry about the cable being like irritable or something. Yeah, good idea without having a cable. So in comparison to the ones that actually come in the box from Apple, because that's a side note, these actually don't come in the box with any iPhone or anything, you have to buy them separately. They are very, very similar. The AirPods are slightly bigger and chunkier, obviously because you've got a bit of tech inside there, but the actual bit that goes in your ear, the actual lug bit, is actually the same. You've got a few design differences to help with features like Siri, etc., and then a microphone on the bottom, and obviously you've got the wire on the other one. So yeah, they're slightly a little bit bigger, but more or less the same weight. They're just incredible, guys. Into the features of the AirPods though, there's all sensors all over the AirPods. When you put the AirPods into your ears, it'll automatically start playing music. If it was last connected to your phone, it'll automatically just start playing, And then when you take one out, it'll play it to the side. If you take two out, it pauses it, it goes. You can also double tap the side and choose from two options. Either you can have Siri, so you can talk to the microphone of Siri, or you can have the option of play and pause your music. So double tap play, double tap pause, double tap Siri, whichever you decide. Be good if Apple could alternate that, so maybe on the right, like you could have like play, pause, Siri, you know what I mean? That'd be quite good. That brings me on to Siri. Siri is amazing on these things. From what I have used, it's awesome. I don't tend to have my earpods in me to like send a text message because I've always got my phone with me, or even my watch I use more for my text messages, but it is cool to have Siri there. If you need something, if you need to send a quick text message, you can't get your phone, like sometimes I'm listening to music, my phone's upstairs, boom, boom, douche. It's quite handy, it is quite handy. But it's nice to have, it's something nice to have. But Siri is the only way you can control things as well. So if you wanted to play pause without double tapping, you'd have to say, pause the music, or turn the volume up. That sort of thing, because on the wired AirPods, obviously we had this little, this contraption here, which was like play, pause, and volume up, volume down. You don't have that in the AirPods, which I would personally love to see in the future. Maybe volume up, volume down, you can slide your finger, stuff like that, but that's version 2 stuff. The next thing I want to talk about is talking on the phone with these. I have actually used them to talk on the phone, and Hannah, I was on the phone with her, I was over the shop, and Hannah didn't know I was on the phone with my AirPods. She said they sounded awesome, just like my phone. Sometimes your phone can sound worse on speaker than using these, which is incredible. So that's a good plus. If you just wanted one in just to talk on the phone, that's a good benefit. And also next we got the charging case when it comes in. It charges via lightning at the bottom, and then there's just magnets. You just pop these in, they just magnetize away, and it's just so easy. You do get a little LED indicator on the inside as well. When it's orange, it is. When it's like nearly dead, when it is green, it is charged. But you also get that in your iPhone notification center if you go in the widget section, and you can put on widget for batteries, and you get all your battery stuff there, and it'll show up there with your phone and your watch if you have one. So now I want to talk about my pros and cons. So the pros for me is it's small and portable. Like, this charging case is so small, like there's nothing to it. Next thing I want to talk about that is the charging case itself. It's just a good design. Like, the design is awesome for these charging. Like, it's some way to put these. Like, a lot of earphones you can get will just have this, or like for instance these just come like this, and then they get tangled, and then they just like you spend half the time getting out. These I can just put into the case, flip the case open, put them in my ears, and it starts playing my music. It's just so easy to use. And then that brings us to the pairing process. The pairing process is so easy as well. You literally just bring up these when you first get your AirPods, it pops up, you say connect, and that connects to all your Apple devices. You don't have to pay and repay and pay and repay. I've connected to all my Apple devices. As long as they're connected to the same iCloud account, you're good to go. I do have a few cons though. Siri is the only way to control music. You're obviously giving up the use of the control clicker on the wired ones, which for me is a bummer because I do like using that volume up, volume down, and Siri. But like I said, in the future, maybe Apple could do the volume slide and up thing, volume down, which would be quite a good thing, hopefully in the future. And the next thing as well is Apple earphones, AirPods are known to be uncomfortable for many. Like Hannah doesn't get on with these. Her ears just are not shaped right for the AirPods and the EarPods, so she just doesn't get on with them. She prefers the in-ear ones with the tips and stuff, which is completely fair enough, and that's just how it is. But yeah, that's a shame, but that's something people just gotta like or hate at the end of the day. But for me, they're awesome. But for many of you guys, you might not like them. The chances are, if you don't like your EarPods, you will not like your AirPods. And the final con is the case. Now, I said it was a positive, but the reason why I'm thinking about the case is that it scratches. And the thing is, you can't be gentle with this thing. It's going to be in your bag, you know, it's going to rustle on with cables and stuff. Like, I have a bag full of cables, and I put this in that bag, and like, it's just going to get scratched. Like, it does get scratched, tiny micro abrasions, as Apple call it. But yeah, that's something you got to live with. At the end of the day, this is technology. It's not like a puppy. It doesn't matter if it gets sting. But anyway, so I've had my AirPods now for 1 month. My thoughts overall, I think you should get them. If you love the old ones, definitely go out and buy them. It's such a pro, and it's benefited my workflow in terms of me editing videos. I can like move my head. I'm not restricted, and I like that element. Yes, they're pricey, but I had Christmas money, so like they're kind of a Christmas present from other people to myself. But yeah, if you've got the money and you can justify it, and you're an Apple fan and you've got a lot of Apple things, I definitely recommend you get these. But don't be phased though. If you're not an Apple user, you can still use this. Use these on any other device that you want. There's a little button on the back of the case that you press, and that pairs it to any other device. The only thing you don't get is obviously Siri, and you can't double tap and all that stuff, but you will still be able to use the earphones as earphones. You just lose some of the features, but read up on that online, but you can still use them, guys. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for next week's tech video and Monday's new daily vlog. Bye!